No, I really don't. I mean, I'm supposed to have them while you're doing stuff. It's totally fine. I just like complaining to you about them.
Because they are awful.
They're terrible humans.
Today they weren't so bad.
I'm recording this.
No.
This conversation?
This whole thing is out, but I usually record this. How they are all the way. If you would get into the Google Classroom and just sign in, it's just adding your name. So yeah, if you just open up the Welcome to Google Keep, just to sign in, that is looking to track who's going to do this.
Okay, well, I'm not.
Oops, I don't put my first name.
Not in it? No. You don't have it?
I have hyperdox and agent faculty.
Well, let's add you.
All
right.
Is it okay that I just put Robin? I didn't put that.
Oh.
Everyone. No one else.
There you go. Wait a minute.
Sorry. I have to go back in. Right.
Where do you want us to go in?
You already signed in.
Oh, these people don't have a Keep account?
She doesn't.
Okay, all
She
right.
did hyperdoc. She's done all sorts of stuff with me. She's just
Black or
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I was
so
just
you in?
concerned that
I
I only did
was
when I was supposed
select
to.
earlier this year.
I was concerned about
There's
myself.
been quite a few of them.
No, you're good. Okay, so we're going to look at Google Keep. Have you guys ever heard of or worked with Evernote?
No.
Okay. You've gone to college.
Yes.
You had to do research papers. When I was way back in the covered wagon days, when I was doing research papers, we'd have to take our notes on little
Index card.
index cards. Google Keep is a way for your students or you to do the same thing, but electronically. And you can add pictures, you can add live links, you can add all sorts of things. So we'll see how far into this we get. But if you open up a new tab and go over to your, anybody remember what this is called?
Hamburger.
Where are you?
Wait, what is?
Waffle.
The waffle, because it looks like a waffle. So if you click on the waffle, you should have Google Keep as an option. You may have to scroll down to find it. I'm going to click on mine before I go walking around here. And it will open up as well.
Where is so tricky? There's all my crap.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Just click
Okay.
on it.
No, I mean, do you have to click on it?
Shut
The what's new in Google.
up.
Yeah, you don't have to click on it.
It says
So-
install the extension.
Yeah, we might get to that. This might be a follow-up training, yeah. So basically, the really important thing here is this white bar in the middle. This is where you make a note. So maybe we want to take a note on, I'm going to click on the title, Tech Trainings. Go ahead and type in Tech Trainings. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Class is getting ahead of the teacher here. So we'll say we did Google Keep on 1/11 of 18. I don't know that we're going to, but maybe we do advanced. Bless you. Google Keep on 1/12. We're not doing this. 1/12/18. Doing things. All right, and then you can just click Done. And you've made your first note. So it should show up right here. All right? So we sort of made a list. So, sorry, I've got to go down below. Okay, so here it is. So if I want to edit it, I can just click on it and it will open up my little note, right? So there's a whole bunch of things here, and we'll look at these in a second. The 3 dots here, the more buttons, the hot dogs. If you click on them, we can do all sorts of things here. I want you to click on the show checkboxes, and it makes like a list. So you could say step 1, blah, 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 step 2, blah, 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 what have you. Find a buddy in the room, you 2 together and you 2 together, add a collaborator. So click on the little person, and you're going to add your buddy. Are you in under Vail or? So I'm going to add Val, and I'm just going to click on her name. So add your buddy and add me. And then I'm going to click on Save. At the bottom of your note, you should see the little avatar or whatever picture that your buddy has assigned to them. So, Robin, go ahead and add another.
Are we supposed to add Leigh?
Sure. So Robin's going to click on my tech trainings note, and she just added a new item. This is Robin. She's so cute. Robin, go ahead and add a picture. To add an image, I'm just going to search, but you can go out and search out here. You could go to the internet and do like a screenshot of something, put it on your desktop, and upload it to your note. Nice. Look at the triangles. And I have a tree. No, that's fine. So the tree has been added to my Google Keep. It tells me who added it and when. So that if your kids are collaborating with each other, they know when, or if you and another teacher are collaborating, it'll tell you what and when. So the picture shows up at the top, and the notes are at the bottom. You good? Cool. All right. Now here's an interesting thing. Betsy and Mom, maybe they keep a Google Keep on shopping items. Okay? And so Mom goes to work first. Or, no, she's here late. So you go home and you notice there's no milk. So you put on the shopping list, gallon of milk. Over here is this little hand. It's the reminder. So you can set a reminder for later today. So at a time, you might get a reminder, an alarm or something, tomorrow, next week. You can pick a date or time. Or you can pick a place. I'm going to click on pick a place, and I can choose location. So when Mom, I don't know, gets to the store, maybe she knows she has to stop at the store, you put the location in there. When she gets there, it notifies her, hey, there's been a new item added to the list. Or maybe you're still at home, you come here, she's still at home, and she goes, hey, we're going to need this, so you know, before you go home, stop and get this. So you could say,
Does your phone have to be on Wi-Fi to recognize the location?
cellular.
So it just will know, like if I'm just carrying it, even if I don't have it open, like it'll know it.
Or our phones do that.
Right. That just
Yep. So maybe I say, I don't know what it's going to be. So when I get to Biglerville High School, I need to remember to do these things. I don't know, just because it's a location that showed up. But both Robin and I will get this notification because we're both collaborators in this.
So what if, like, I pick, like, Kenny's Market, like, I go,
Mhm.
my mom doesn't go. Would I just get the reminder, or we both
Get the reminder.
even though only one of us is there?
Yep. But she could be at home going through the pantry, going through the refrigerator and adding things. or don't forget to research such and such and such and such. Or when we're on this field trip, I had done a field trip to the Apple store last year with my kids, and I gave them a list of things that they had to look up or they had to get answers to. And so they went through, they made a copy of it, and they went through and they clicked off all the items that they had to pay attention to.
Is there a phone app? So you use your phone?
Yes, there is. It's just Google Keep that you can add to your phone. Absolutely. And then the other thing I wanted to say right now was we can add a label. So I'm going to add a label, and I'm just going to call it BHS. Because it's a brand new label, I'm going to create BHS, and I can click on Done. What that did is it gave me the little balloon here says that this is has a location notification to it, and I have a label of BHS on it. You can see I've got a number of different notes in here. So I've got, this one is a location based on home. This one has a label of Business English and Breakout EDU. What I can do is I can click on here, and all of these labels that I make show up on the side. So maybe I want to do personal. I could do a search on just my personal notes, which I have none apparently. Well, let's try another one. How about badges? So here are my notes on badges. Or here's another idea for you that you could do, grading comments. What?
I put VHS, so send it to Tasha. Probably send it to you too.
Probably. So there's a way, and this is kind of more an advanced thing, but you can use, if you make the same comments on grades over and over, when you're grading things over and over again, there's an extension that we can talk about on another date, where I can open this up and just go click, 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 and it'll add these without me having to retype them over and over and over again. But in the meantime, you see grading comments, grading comments. So these are all my grading comments all in one place. Even though back home, on the home screen of this, they're kind of everywhere. Notice that my banner is a different color from yours. Yours should be that yellowy gold kind of a color. Mine is the slate blue because I have gone into one of the labels. So there's notes. There's also reminders. I could look at just my reminders. Or I could go back to all of my notes all together. Notice right here I have this thing called pinned, and there are some thumbtacks on my notes. My really important things, or things that I always use, are up at the top. They've been pinned. So, ooh. Karen, is that you?
Yeah, that's Sally.
I know, that's Sally. So, when I mouse on top of one of my notes, I'll do it on this one. See this little thumbtack up here? If you click on that, it will pin your note, so it's no longer down here in the general area, but it's at the top. So you can force what you want to see at the top when you first go in.
Why does it appear you have duplicate of the shopping list that's big, the chips, milk, M&Ms, but one has the top?
Because I did them twice. I did a canner camp over the summer.
Okay.
Where we touched on this, so I've done one, and then I did it again when I was recording the how-to. So right now, my business English kids are working on a term paper, business leader. So I had them go out and do their research and take all their notes in different notes in Google Keep and add the label depending upon if they were talking early life, education, business, whatever, so they could go through and sort it and get things organized the way they wanted to in their paper. And it has all live links. If I go back into, Robin, I'm going to go back into our little note. I just did google.com. It's a live link. So that when kids find somewhere that's useful for whatever, or you find, you can just add it right there and you click on it and it'll take you out to, click on the link here that says go to link. I haven't clicked on done.
Oh.
I haven't saved it. So you got to click on done to save it. And now, I'm going to give it a second to try it. See if it's done. It may take a second. Update a little bit faster.
So are you able to see their notes?
If they add you as a collaborator,
To
yes.
all the, but it'd have to be every single note.
Each note, yep. Yep. The other thing, Ms. Math teacher, and maybe Ms. French teacher. So I can either take a note by clicking here and typing. If I click on this, it'll start a new list. If I click on this last thing, which is a pen, Ms. Math teacher, I can, this is an eraser, this is a pen, this is a highlighter, this is kind of a marker. So I'm going to go with my marker. Next to it is this little down arrow. So I can choose a color. I'll go with blue. And I can choose a pen size. And I'm just going to click back up here. And I can do 4 plus 2 equals, boy, I hope I get this right, 6. When I click on the back button, it's already in there. Now the interesting thing is that the kids could do a video of this whiteboarding and then submit this with the link to their video demonstrating their learning.
A video through
QuickTime.
okay.
So they can give the link to that QuickTime video. Like if they save it out to their Google Drive, it gives them a share link. So they do this, and then in the notes they would just put the share link in there and add you as a collaborator. You now have them demonstrating their learning. Now if I double click on it, I could have the kids do drawing of the Eiffel Tower. Or say something in French, have them submit a Google Keep to you, a drawing of it as like a ticket in the door, ticket out the door, what have you. Okay, it's a really bad Eiffel Tower, but you get the idea. Oui? If I'm not happy with this, I can click on the down arrow and either clear the whole page, or I can just click on the eraser and get rid of line by line what I just did. Maybe I don't want it to be 2 or 6. I can change it. You can do all sorts of things here. So 1 makes it 5. So this is basically giving them like a whiteboard. Demonstration of something. I can also, so down here we've gone over the reminders, the collaborators, we've added a picture. This middle one makes, see back here, this one's red, this one's blue, this one's yellow. I can give a background color to the note itself. Maybe I'll do purple. I don't have many purple. And I click on done. Again, because it's not pinned, there's my note. Just some ideas. There's some other capabilities. Grab image text is kind of interesting. If I were to, let me see if I have one that has. Maybe I'll do that. I'm looking at the time. Only got like 4 minutes left. But we can grab an image of this text and pull out the text and then just type it. Actual type. Look at you. I like the play. Does this sound like something you might think about it? When you don't know what's there, obviously you're not going to use it. But you could have your kids collaborate on pictures of, I don't know, regions or desserts or that's one more place.
Do you know, like, could I, like if I wanted to, like, put a picture and then, like, mark it and, like, draw on it right away, can I put that in this feature?
I don't think so. So I think once you add a picture, it's just the picture. So I have to wait for it to finish loading.
Or, like, even if, like, I did drawing, I wonder if it's something I could share with everybody, but then they'd all be on the same note. Unless they need 80 different things.
Well, here it says add drawing. So let me see. Nope, it's separate, and there's no way to bring a picture in here. At least that I've discovered so far.
I'm sorry.
Is there an easy way to add a whole class as a collaborator, or do you have to individually?
It's by email address. Yeah, I don't think you can do groups. No. You can't like do a Google group of kids.
You can't put a picture where?
You can't put a drawing on top of a picture. So like I couldn't annotate a picture.
But there is other things that we do that.
Google Drawings does that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you can archive it, but when you archive things in Google Keep, it doesn't throw it out because I can always get back to, there it is, my archives. So I can always get back to what I need.
Does Google delete anything like my classrooms from last year?
No, they're archived. They're kind of put in the back storage room, but they're still there. They own all the servers that they want. They'll just build another building.
I feel like,
Put more servers
it
in.
can't be an infinite thing.
I think they'd run out of space eventually. So that's a high level Google Keep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.